down on the ground, but I haters be jealous, cause I'm the right in their minds. In their minds, screw up with me, boy, don't go crying. In their minds, come on at me, boy, there's a fight. In their minds.
We've got some midweek football action para sa inyong lahat. It's the Philippines Football League 2024 season and we are back at the Rizal Memorial Stadium para sa ating mga laban ngayong hapon. Si Dev Tupas kasama si Miss Belay Fernando de la Cruz, and I'm so glad to be working with her today, and syempre I'm so happy to be covering the PFL once again. It's another great day of football action, and you know, just a reminder that these are postponed matches from last Sunday, and you know, we're as per our rules, we have to play these games immediately, and you know, Belay, just take us through what's going on, because if you have a game and you're preparing for a game and then all of a sudden it gets postponed, ano nangyayari sa mga teams natin usually?
Of course, di ba, parang you have a planned match that day and that gets knocked out, and due to the weather, unfortunately, there won't be any team training as well, and that affects how you do your cycling throughout the week of when you have the rest days and when you peak. So in a league like this, syempre, we have to be prepared for anything. And this is minor, it's an inconvenience. But of course, we go with it and we adjust with what was agreed upon. So Wednesday matches it is.
Yeah, one Taguig in our first game. Kalaban nila ang Maharlika Taguig and Kaya FC Iloilo. Mamaya, laban sa Tuloy FC, and later on, it's Philippine Army FC and Manila Monte FC in the 8:30 p.m. match. So a lot to unpack as we bring you 3 matches today. And syempre, you know, it's we're currently, you know, in like around the second month of our season, and it's been you know, nakikita na natin kung sino ang medyo maganda yung nilalaro, and who's playing well, who's not playing well, and who's really trying to make a push for the title. It's a single round tournament, and kailangan talaga every point matters, and titingnan natin ang ating table later on, and we will see what is happening with our table, because it's been very tight up the top of the table. And Stallion Laguna, syempre yung naunguna dyan, 19 points with a 36 goal difference. But you know, it's really hard right now to make of yung kanating table, because some of the teams here, they've had, you know, medyo yung iba mas madali ang schedule, yung iba mahirap naman ang schedule. In particular, itong one Taguig na kinalaban na nila yung Dynamic Herb Cebu, Stallion, and Davao. So, and nandun sila ngayon, number 7 with 12 points.
Yeah, so that shows you that anything can happen kasi malayo pa tayo from the end, and they've already competed with the top of the table, and everyone else still has to go against each other. So we're far from knowing who will be at the top of the table at the end of the season.
Oh no, and you know, some points there. Itong Stallion Laguna has yet to play you know, some of the stronger teams as well. Same is true with Davao. And talk about United City, one Taguig FC rather. Davao ang kanilang last game, 1-1 ang score. It was a tightly contested game, and you know, if you ask me, probably one of the best games this season. 14 yellow cards in that game and 3 red cards. Pag ganyang klaseng game, Belay, you know, it takes a lot from your team, and you know, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And it's a good thing na medyo matagal ng kanilang pahinga.
Yeah, and you know, it really shows na gusto nila paglabanan yung top of the table, or at least the top part of this table. So talagang yung intensity dinala nila, it was not what you normally see, but at the same time, it was very entertaining football, seeing the aggressiveness coming from both sides.
Oh no, and Maharlika Taguig naman, they're going into this match on a high. You know, they won their last 2 matches. That was a game against Maharlika, DB Garelli. They won 3-1, and they also beat Air Force 4-2 on a hat-trick from Junior Miley, who's back in action para sa kanila ngayong hapon, and he's been playing well, and he's been linking up very well with MJ Libre and Gail Basana.
Yeah, we're excited to see what Maharlika definitely will bring today in their previous results.
Yeah, and
in their previous results, we can look at their loss to Dynamic Herb Cebu was definitely one to really rattle them. But you know, they have to bounce back to today after beating Air Force and Garelli 4-2 and 3-1 respectively. So we'll see how they make out the day.
Oh, and let's go to our pitchside reporter, Miss Nina Alvia, for a report on the two teams.
Belay and Sadelf, as you mentioned, it is the Taguig Derby and is much awaited by both teams as they exclaimed prior to the match. But the postponement of the games from Sunday to today negatively affected both teams. For one Taguig, sabi ni head coach Giovanni Villagracia that it affected their training program. They were unable to train properly last Monday because they weren't able to have a field to train on, so they had to train individually instead of as a team. For Maharlika Taguig, they are actually missing a lot of players, and they were quite disappointed that the games were postponed because these players were unable to take a leave for today. So actually the defensive line are completely new players, as Coach Lurch said, but he's expecting them to step up and show up for today's game. But he also exclaimed that Maharlika Taguig lacking key players, it doesn't affect him because he still thinks it's a tight match because one Taguig is also missing a few key players as well due to the results of the previous match. But both head coaches are confident that they were able to adjust accordingly, so we can expect an exciting game ahead for the first and maybe only Taguig Derby of the season. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Nina. So we're just about ready for our protocol here. It's the Taguig Derby here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium on a Wednesday afternoon.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let us welcome the teams of one Taguig FC and Maharlika Taguig FC.
Quick look at one Taguig FC. Kevin Ingreso, the skipper, is still there. And Eric Galantes. And both players have been called up for the men's national team. And dito muna sila because they will be released, I think, the first week of June for the next round of national team matches. Should be interesting. Particularly for Eric Galantes, who has earned a call-up following some good performances here in the PFL. Referee Chris Mark Lanola. And 2 straight wins para dito sa Maharlika Taguig. Can they get a third one at the expense of another Taguig side? Izo El Habib in the starting lineup. Ito na nga, yung kanilang starting 11. Looks solid as well. Still Belay, Grog, El Habib, and Hiraishi up front. And Custodio and Dutosme sila yung bantay doon sa likod. And Ingreso, of course, has been the fulcrum of this team.
Yeah, I know they're missing some key players today, namely like Shraki, but looks quite solid from their end.
Yeah, Basana is the man who will lead the line Junior Miley is on the right side, and he will be a man to watch following his hat trick in the previous game. And syempre si Big Daddy Sene dun sa likod as the goalkeeper. Shown great command sa kanyang pwesto doon. And he will be counted upon to prevent Taguig. And we are underway. Medyo mahirap lang kasi parehong Taguig eh. Mahirap talaga pag Taguig resident ka, Bella.
Taguig white. Taguig dark. Light and dark.
Oh, no, and they go to Grog on the left side. Early ball into the area. It's Nano Amita was the target there. Medyo hindi ganun ka taas ang intensity dito sa simula ng laro natin. Just not quite the same feature as I've seen one Taguig this season. Which really comes out very strong in the beginning of matches, but here they are quickly dispossessing itong Maharlika. And Jutosmi does well there. Tuason. And quick outlet doon sa gilid, si Grog. Junior. Balik sa likod dito. And then we mentioned, Nina mentioned about the postponement, really disrupting all the plans of both teams. And Maharlika actually not having, their usual players for this match. And syempre, we have to move on, and you have to play with the cards you're dealt with.
Yeah, and their coach made a good point also earlier when they were interviewing him, and he said that it was a good test for his bench players, or these players who haven't had that much of a chance to play, na ipakita kung ano ang kaya nilang gawin, especially against an opponent like One Taguig.
Actually, binigyan ng opportunity din dito ng One Taguig si Lance Bencio. Yan, yung may hawak ng bola ngayon. Josh Dutusme conceded that penalty yung kalaban nila sa Davao. Josh doesn't usually play at the back. He usually plays in the middle. Pero naka-recover na nga ito si Nano Amita, and now si Nano na yung kasama doon ni Kevin Ingreso. Patient build-up galing sa One Taguig. Gale. Custodio able to disrupt that. And Matthew Custodio, nahirang din yan na man of the match in that draw against Davao. And what do you like about this game, Bella? Ito si Matt, especially there sa likod ng One Taguig.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sabi mo kasi, what I like about his game.
Yeah.
What do I like
what
about
do you
it?
like? Yeah.
So, si Matty ko, solid player, good on his feet, can quick think and can keep up with the pace. So, really good player in the back there, solid player for One Taguig.
There's Maharlika making progress dito sa left side rather. Raymond Abo with the cross. Cleared away by Galantes. Grog tracking back. Nano Amita. Here's Kevin Ingreso. Tuason will wait. Yannick has done well so far dito sa kanyang stint with One Taguig. Scored against Davao, his former team. Alam mo si Yannick, really, parang hindi rin tumatanda eh, no? Ang tagal na rin dito sa liga eh.
And mukhang fit naman and keep up with the demands of professional league, no?
Yeah, and I think one of the first moments na nakita ko to si Yannick was in the early days of the men's national team. Noong 2010s, early 2010s, he was part of that squad that I think played Sri Lanka. I think also played in Myanmar for the Challenge Cup. So matagal-tagal na rin si Yannick. Now that was 13 years ago. Nasa national team si Yannick. Here's Grog. Loses possession. Maharlika, rain. Heavy downpour here at Rizal Memorial Stadium. Medyo malakas na yung ulan dito. Pinasimula lang yung laro eh. Bago umulan eh.
Oo, alam mo, nagbabago yung laro, dumudulas yung bola, pati yung quality ng field, the way the ball will move, nagbabago siya. So now that it's raining this hard, it's a different ball game. Small errors like that can cost goals. So dapat mag-adjust rin yung bawat team sa strategies nila.
Junior. He has company in Gale, pero they lose possession. Grog now. Going for that quick outlet to Izo Elabib. Tuason gets on the end of that second ball. Hiraishi with a low cross. That's a corner. And great defending there from Jonathan Gold. Daming pera. Jonathan Gold.
Baduy.
Okay. I'm just trying to have fun, my friend, you know. Ingreso. He's looking for Custodio dun sa far post. Go all the way back to Lance Bencio. Kitang-kita niyo yung ulan. Napakalakas.
Grabe yung confidence ni Matthew Custodio sa keeper niya to take it all the way back there.
And they were able to restart their attack. Here's Grog. And advantage. Oh, they pulled it back. There's Victor Incoa. Trips Patrick Grog. Here's the foul right here. Closing him down, and free kick here. Promising position para sa one Taguig. Looking for two teams. They know that the lineup is a bit, the rotation is a bit short. And you gotta understandable na medyo nagsisave sila ng energy dito, Bella.
Yes, just being careful and cautious. Knowing na yun nga, medyo light yung benches nilang, medyo kulang yung
personnel nila ngayon.
yes.
For one Taguig, they don't have Stefan Schrock and Shimomura, two key players this season for them. Gail Basana trying to beat Galantes dun sa right side. The assistant referee Merlo Albano says it's Maharlika Taguig ball. Throw in. There's some discussion here. Lumabas na player for Maharlika. And the throw in dito sa right side ng Maharlika. They lose the ball. Izu under pressure. Good play. Able to release Kevin Ingreso. Hiraishi asking for it. Gets the through ball. Gold with the challenge. Throwing off Hiraishi, and the cross is handled by Mamadou Seni.
Good timing by Gold on that tackle there, preventing a direct attack on Maharlika Taguig.
Okay, so star-studded ang ating mga viewers ngayon. Daisuke Sato and Patrick Reichelt. I think enjoying the game. I think it's early in, quite early for them. Yes, for Sato playing for Davao Aguilas UMAC, and that's a foul on Galantes holding on to Gail Basana. Pressure tuloy ako kasi nanonood sila. Free kick para dito sa Maharlika Taguig. The delivery into the area. Headed away by Custodio, cleared by Ingreso. Lucas Del Rosario, who has scored some great goals this season para sa Maharlika. Abo trying to play a 1-2 with Libre. Goal back to Libre. Mahmoud Ali, good challenge. Taguig in transition, and Hiraishi with a high boot there. Good call by referee Chris Martinola.
Dangerous play there, and just making sure that it doesn't get any more intense than that.
Mas lumakas yung ulan. Grabe. Del Rosario with a delivery. And that's a corner. I think, the conditions are really, parang naging great equalizer dito in conditions eh.
Yeah. Ito yung tipong the ball gets close to the penalty spot, the penalty area, anything can happen, or the box.
Yeah. Ooh! That was close.
No one up in the air with him.
Yeah, it's a free header off this delivery from Junior. That's Abo, I believe, who got on the end of that header. That's the best chance so far ng ating laro. It's a little over 12 minutes gone by in this Taguig Derby. In this very wet Taguig Derby. Lucas under pressure, gives up possession. And just Maharlika just struggling to play out of the back, especially pag nakakuha sila ng bola. Hiraishi trying to find that angle para dito kay Nano Amita. Now Libre. Ali able to recover. Tusme back to Custodio dun sa gitna. Galantes. They switch it over to the left side for Grog. Patrick Grog. Tuason. Hiraishi has time and space. Hiraishi with the delivery, and that is headed away. Ali. Angat ulit ang Maharlika dito.
Medyo nahihirapan yung one Taguig to penetrate the back line of Maharlika, who are doing a really good job of keeping compact and their one-on-one defending.
I think Patrick Grog is trying to, go sa gitna. He can widen up the play there dun sa side niya, no? Not sure if Rhino Bilonio can keep up with him really. But he's letting him off the hook because dinadala din siya dun sa maraming depensa. Lucas. And Lance Bencha has to get back into position. Ali does well. to prevent another attack. Ingreso, nobody closing him down. Tuason. Low cross, just lacking a bit of pace there on the cross.
Nahanap niya si Izu or si Nano, and it fell to the feet of the defender of Maharlika.
Toyemi was the one who was able to clear that ball. Grog to deliver into the area. That's a foul. And Tuason and Sene colliding there. Oh. I'm actually quite surprised. It seemed like he just tripped on himself there. Si Sene.
Wala namang clear contact.
Oo, pwede pa nga siya matawagan ng ano dun. Ng foul dun. And meanwhile, let's go to Nino.
Taguig's match against the Davao Aguilas had so much intensity that it left the team with some learnings and things they know they have to work on, and that was their previous match. So sabi ni head coach Giovanni Villagracia that they changed up their training in the week and a half before this match against Maharlika Taguig. They focus more on the technical and skillful aspect of finishing plays. He is aware they're able to build up but cannot seem to convert to goals. So they just practice all their skills in the week prior. From all the games they had so far in the season, they realized that there are no pushover teams. All he wants for them today is to stick to the plan. After all, Coach Giovanni said all their last games were tight, so he believes it's about time they get the win. Bella and Sadelf
is on Taguig, and medyo nanghihinayang din si Coach Giovanni because they had the lead in that match against Davao and they could have gotten the full 3 points. Weren't able to cash in on some of the chances that they had.
Yeah, it was very intense, no? Parang maraming emotions involved nung game na yun eh. So, minsan pag nawawalan ka ng focus and concentration in the moment, doon nangyayari yung mga
pag emotions
penalty.
mo na yung nag-take over. Buti na hindi ka emotional. Grabe talaga to. Is Hiraishi. Ingreso. Medyo humina rin ng ulan dito. So, let's see how things will pan out for Taguig. Izo Elabib. Couple of tries there to release Grog, unsuccessful.
Yeah. Forcing his way through.
It's Nano Amita. Grog not staying on side. Nano is tripped. And there's no call. That's an interesting one. And didn't look like he was asking for a penalty as well. So, may have been all ball. Ooh, that was tight. A challenge coming from Dante Terrando.
It looked really close. Again, like I always say, baka mas maganda yung angulo talaga ng referee. Mas klaro nila makita yung sitwasyon. So from our angle, that particular angle, mahirap talaga to say kung yung bola or yung leg yung naunahan.
Libre. Trying to get past Amita. Looking to release Junior, but not connecting that time. Approaching 20 minutes in this Taguig Derby. 0-0. I feel that Maharlika, this is their best chance of pulling one victory against Taguig. But Tuason is here. Tuason trying to find Izo. And that was defended very well. Tuason takes a touch and nandun na agad ang depensa.
Actually, in that particular time, na-beat talaga ni Yannick ang backline ng Maharlika. It was a really good chance for him as he was able to catch their offside trick and was able to get the ball in.
He leaves it to Hiraishi. Sene. And a foul. A very interesting move there from the goalkeeper. Yung punch na yun, hindi pa lumabas yung bola. And that allowed Tuason to challenge for that header.
Yeah, very dangerous of him. If he could have punched that, he could have caught that. And he was going for it the second time. That could very well have gone in. So very dangerous move from Sene.
Still 0-0, and he's done his job here so far. Keeping out this Taguig attack. Galantes. Nano Amita. Elabib turns. Tuason is free. Yannick! That's a goal para kay Yannick Tuason. And he's been trying ever so hard in this match. And that time, Izo Elabib finding him unmarked inside the area.
Yun yung kailangan gawin no, ng one Taguig para makascore pa sa game na to. Idodraw nila yung defenders towards the ball carrier, towards outside. And as you see there, the back four was really split apart. And there was that wide opening, enough for Yannick Tuason to receive that ball and have so much space to finish it all day long. Beautiful finish from Yannick Tuason. 1-0 to one Taguig.
He could have taken a couple of touches there and nobody would have touched him from Maharlika. That's how free Yannick Tuason was in that situation. So 1-0, but it's a one Taguig. Can they add more here? Ingreso able to release Hiraishi. And Labib in the area, and Izu makes it 2-0. That's the problem there if you're Maharlika.
What a breakdown of their defense. Just 1 minute, barely 1 minute apart, where their defenders were left behind, just walking towards the ball carrier.
Yeah, and I think both goals, Mamadou Seni could not do anything about it.
Yeah, definitely very difficult to protect or make a save on that end. In that moment, the whole defensive block was broken apart by one Taguig, making it easy for them to finish that goal.
So it's 2-0 now para sa one Taguig. Gail Basana trying to answer, and he runs out of space. Two well-taken goals para dito sa one Taguig. Nano Amita. Yannick Tuason, it's Eric Galantes rather. Grog. And take on his defender. Grog cuts it back. And the cross just over and beyond Izo Elabib. It's, there were some worrying signs there sa pag-defend ng Maharlika kanina, Bele. Nakatayo lang yung ibang players ng Maharlika eh.
Yeah, talagang na-breakdown sila, na-caught off guard sila. Hindi nila in-expect na mabibeat in that moment, especially the second goal, no? And as I said earlier, what was keeping them alive was just the the discipline that their backline was practicing.
Two 0 now, and a foul. They will restart the play in their own half. I just feel like Maharlika just needs a spark in their play here.
You know what, nadadala naman nila, they're able to produce good crosses, they're able to pass the ball inside towards the box of Taguig. The problem is they don't have that point man, they don't have anyone receiving the ball in the middle to lay it off or try to attempt a shot on goal.
Oh, and well, MJ Libre has been given a free roll dun sa gitna. And he hasn't been getting the ball that often, and midfield has to work harder to get him some possession. Junior. Balik sa likod kay Rhino. Otoyemi. Lucas. Libre. So good on the ball ito si MJ Libre. It's fun to watch. Junior now. Good defending by Nano Amita. Bagsak si Junior. That's a free kick. And Nano claiming he got all ball. Certainly not. Bola daw.
Natawa ako dun.
Okay ka lang. Diyan ka lang. Patatawanin kita buong game. Okay? Relax ka lang. Incoa. Back to Junior. Another futile attempt galing sa Maharlika. Kailangan talaga dito ng something that could really fire them up. The weather is not helping, but again, you gotta find motivation dito in this. It should be a start of the game. You should have liked your chances here because dun nga sa mga kulang na players.
Yes, and you have to try not to be frustrated. Keep the game plan, keep the shape, and then find your chances. Kasi yun naman yung magiging chances nila against Taguig to do the transition plays, counter, and they've been getting those chances.
Yeah. It seemed like they're just dragging their feet here, itong Maharlika. But here's Matthew Custodio. Hiraishi. Now with Dutusme. Josh. Looking to thread the needle to Izo Elabib. Mahirap na pasa yun. Daming dinaanan.
Na-miss lang siya ni Dante. Na-miss kick niya. And it fell back to Sene.
Yan nga. And here's Sene to deliver. Abo. I gotta wonder kung kailan tong magbabago itong yung approach ng Maharlika dito. I feel like it's a good time now because they're down 2-0. You gotta show some urgency in your play.
Yeah, and it's still early in the first half. There's either adjustments on the pitch where you change your formation or the way that your players are placed, or you look for substitutions on the bench.
The flag is up on Raymond Dabo. And they gotta at least try. I think, to me, a good sign na yun that they're trying to take risks with a through ball like this. Who knows? Magkamali itong One Taguig with their defending. No? May isang defender lang din na hindi nakalinya sa kanyang backline. Tatawagan ng offside.
Yes, or yung center backs nila, si Matthew Custodio, nagdadala na ng bola all the way to
Board
the midfield line.
Board na si Matthew. Gusto na umatake.
Yeah, ito yung opportunities nila to break the defense.
And we'd like to thank Star Polaris, the official match ball of the PFL. Trying to play out of the back again. Abo. Gold. Custodio under pressure. Stay strong. Ingreso. Pass and move. One Taguig. Patrick Grog. Grog trying to switch the play. Ali wins the ball back for One Taguig. Hiraishi now in acres of space. Lucas De Losario closing him down quickly. A corner para dito sa One Taguig.
Na parang with the way that Maharlika is playing now, their midfielders are being forced out to take on the wingers of One Taguig. So parang nasi-stretch out na yung players nila. So mas napapagod na yung mga players nila.
Ingreso. That's headed away. Gail Basana is the target. Dutusme wins it back. Josh. That's off target from Joshua Dutusme. And here's what happened right here. Joshua Dutusme taking a shot. It's way off, and that will not trouble Gail Basana. Mamadou Sene, rather. Motoyemi. Incoa. Libre. Gets space on the left. MJ Libre. Met by Ali. Incoa switches it to the other side. And Gold has been moved to the right side here from left back. Maybe more of an attacking threat than Rhino Bilonio. Keep the ball in play, Maharlika. And the sun is slowly but surely showing up. Flag stays down. Gail Basana on the move. Gail takes a shot. It's off the crossbar. Lance Bencio got a touch to that.
What a pass there by Abo, finding Basana free to pick it up and take it all the way into the box, beating a defender and taking that shot. What a stop. What a shot.
Wow, full stretch dun si Lance Bencio. He's been called into action, you know, not a lot of times compared to Sene, who's been the busier goalkeeper. Pero that took a lot of concentration from him. Gold. The cross into the area dealt with by Kevin Ingreso. Libre. Bilonio. Incoa. Del Rosario. Lucas releases Junior. Junior, 2-1. That's good play from Maharlika. They pull a goal back. And they've been making progress in the last few minutes. And they get rewarded. Junior with another goal. Got a hat trick against DB Guerrero United. And what a ball from Lucas Del Rosario, and the finish from Junior.
Lucas Del Rosario looking like he was taking that shot, and that was what the defenders of One Taguig were expecting, and surprised us with that beautiful through ball to Junior, who was able to turn and take a shot. What a play by Maharlika, taking advantage of the breaks in the back line of One Taguig there.
The goal of One Taguig finally breached. They have struggled to keep a clean sheet this season, even against teams that are considered weaker than them. Pero eto na nga, no? It's game on, 2-1. We've been looking for a response here from Maharlika, and then we got it now.
They were knocking. Like I told you, they would have no problem making it to the box. Magaganda naman yung mga pasa, papasok. Kaso lang wala lang silang mahanap na finisher dun sa loob. At ngayon nga, nakahanap na sila with Junior. Beautiful goal.
Izu. Dante with a header out. And Junior very, very composed there on the finish. Nandun pa si Galantes eh. And not enough to trouble him. And I thought Galantes would have been more, physical in, troubling itong si Junior. Pero hindi nga nangyari.
Tsaka nakadraw ng dalawang depensa si Del Rosario, when he looked like he was taking that shot.
And here they are again. Maharlika looking for an equalizer. MJ Libre finds Abu. He stays on side. He'll get on the end of this ball. Raymond. Cross blocked by Dutusme now. One Taguig with possession. And Hiraishi has also switched to the left side. Oh, turnover. Careful, that's a handball on Dutusme, not seen by Chris Mark Nanola. And it's all about angles, as you mentioned, Bella. Medyo hindi niya nga nakita yung angulo na yun.
Pero medyo visible siya from where we sit.
Here's Ali. One Taguig looking to restore this 2-goal lead. Tuason switches it over to Hiraishi, trying to play a 1-2 with Yannick. And this was the call. Ooh, that was clearly handball. Should have been a free kick. The referee was quite far from the action that time. Dante. Miley gustong hanapin si Gold, and he found him, but he was not able to control. So we're getting a little bit of sun and we're getting a little bit of rain.
Yeah, the only pleasant thing naman pag umuulan is walang araw. Pero ngayon may araw, may ulan.
It's crazy weather right now. Score is 2-1. And among ang One Taguig, and it's very interesting. I'm quite interested with how this will pan out in the second half, considering medyo manipis nga ang bench ng parehong teams natin. Hiraishi cross it to the area. Tuason save, and Izu with the easiest of goals. 3-1, One Taguig. Second goal para kay Izu Elabib. Just putting himself in the right place there. Itong si Izu.
I think hinahanap nila yung offside.
Yeah.
So no one there also. It's a good cut back there, and beautiful header from Yannick Tuason, as he did against Davao Aguilas. Wasn't able to finish, but Izu was right there unmarked by Maharlika Taguig.
You know what's funny there? They had their hands up. And yung tabi na player, yung depensa ni Iso Elabib na si Otoyemi was the one not raising his hands. Obviously, alam niya na onside yun. Sene had his hands up. Dante has his hands up. Yeah, 3-1 para dito sa Taguig. Oh, feeling ko para si Iso pa hindi pa pinagpapawisan. May dalawang goal na. He had the easiest of finishes. He has his teammates to thank for. Grog. Renewing his rivalry with Rhino dito sa kabilang side naman. Libre. Abo. MJ. Very tidy on the ball. MJ Libre. Lutusme able to read that pass. And now, Hiraishi into the area. Hiraishi saved by Sene.
Some good moments that you can see from Maharlika Taguig. It's just they cannot keep the wingers at bay of of Taguig rather.
No, and that shot right there, very difficult angle para dito kay Hiraishi. And Sene was there sa near post na, bantay sarado ang near post. Grog into the area. Nabitawan pa ni Sene. That's a foul on David Nkoa. So, referee Chris Martinola and Matthew Custodio did not like that challenge. Had some words with Victor. And really caught him right there.
It was a good, good decision by referee Nanyola. That was really no challenge to the ball there. Parang naramdaman ni referee Nanyola na medyo umiinit na ulit yung dalawang team.
Oo, and kanina may foul na rin si Victor kanina on I believe that was Nano Amita yung natamaan niya. Here's Kevin Ingreso over the ball. He could take the shot from there. It's a little over his range pero kayang-kaya niya yan. Or if Taguig has a unique routine here. No, Ingreso takes it. And that's over the bar.
And just sumobra. Pero going for goal. Si Ingreso.
And just could not keep that one down. Taguig restoring that 2-goal lead. Yannick Tuason and Izo Elabib on the score sheet para sa kanila. Grog gets on the end of this ball. He's the cross to Tuason, trying to glance that one to the far post. Hiraishi keeps it in play. Pero lagpas daw, sabi ng ating assistant referee.
Tsaka narinig niya yung roar of protest ng players.
Yeah.
Outside na daw.
This was the cross from Grog.
Yeah.
Oo nga, nagpas na nga. Oh, they're taking their time here, Maharlika. Dutusme. Ingreso, balik kay Matt Custodio. 2 minutes added on in the first half. Turnover para dito sa Taguig. Junior. Victor. Ball is through MJ Libre. Lance Bench, quick off his line.
Good goalkeeping there. Good read. Kitang-kita na it was opening up in the back line. All the attackers coming at him. Good decision for Bencho to come out.
And you like that from the goalkeeper. No? Very, very positive ang kanyang approach doon. No? Not really just kita niya na naiwan na ng kanyang depensa eh.
Maganda yung timing niya. Pero yun nga, kailangan maging mas aggressive siya in that way kasi ilang beses na nabibit yung backline niya through ball in that manner. Libre yung mga attackers ng Maharlika Taguig.
Lucas Del Rosario. And the pass just going to a Taguig player there. Dante. Iniwas ang bola kay Izu. Gold. Maharlika just could not keep possession. Iraishi. Eric Galantes. Now with Nano Amita. Patient play from Taguig. Galantes. Cuts it back. Ooh. Flag is up on Eric Galantes there.
Yeah, definitely good call. A bit late from the center referee, but a good offside call on Galantes.
So it's 3-1 for Taguig. Yannick Tuason started the scoring for Taguig. Lance Bench called into action a couple of times. And Izu Elabib also with a couple of goals. 23rd and 39th minute para kay Izu. Yannick naman opened the scoring in the 21st minute. Junior Miley pulled the goal back, pero Izu Elabib restoring the 2-goal lead. And at the break, it's Taguig FC 3, Maharlika Taguig 1.
And we kick off with Philippine Air Force FC versus Mendiola FC 1991. Goal kick. Good cross in the middle. Good control. A chance for Mendiola. Cleared away. And it's a corner for the red and white.
Of the shooter before he could get that off.
Short corner there. Straight, but oh! That is off target. Para sa number 77, si Ishikawa. And Angelo Obero tried to make a play out of that. Here comes the number 77 again. Here's a chance, a chip! That goes wide. Ishikawa, first shot, off target. Forced doon, tried to play it short. And dito na ang Mendiola. Another short cross, again a header. Straight for a goal. Opener for the number 26. Amir Aningalan again.
Well, let's have a look at what happened here. Putting the ball in, Whoa, no one was able to mark him. Talagang hinayaan lang na siya makatakbo, makabuelo, and look at that. You check his run. Walang bantay. Ah, nice. Put himself in a good position.
Looking for that ball inside, headed away. A volley!
Ooh.
Hits the side netting. Sayang. Up back. Good swing there from the midfield. Good ball forward. Here comes the number 77, Ishikawa. Will he make it through? Oh, it's a foul. But where is the position?
Ooh. Is that straight red?
Straight red for the number 12 and Abriel Belgira.
Looking at it here, tinatakbo niya, but last man tackle and from the back. You're all.
Here comes Mendiola. Hamed hits the post.
Ooh. No one to pass the ball to.
Good through ball from Obero. Just poor control there. Could have. Here's another chance. A ball inside. A shot. Just sails over the bar. Para dito kay Jan De La Riarte. For the first time, I think magdidirect itong Mendiola to the box. A lot of pushing and shoving already. Here's that delivery. Ball is floating. A header. It's in. Another goal for Mendiola. Syed Mohibizadeh scores that second goal.
It's very, very similar to how the first goal came about. Really high ball, nice header. And again, the man marking was not there for Air Force. Nahayaan na naman nila itong si number 18.
Ball played forward. They recover. Good ball in. Here's a chance. A strike from distance. Straight to Betanyo. No foul there, says the referee. Aningalan. Good pass forward. Here's a chance. 1-2 here. Onside. Sajad pushes it too hard. It's in. Second goal for Sajad in this opening day match.
That was a very nice piece of play there, making him available, finding himself in a good position to make that run. Look.
Good ball to the other side. Here comes Aningalan. Sajad. This is Hamed. Blocked. Good spin on the ball means it's Mendiola ball. Good flick by Aningalan. Hajimadi tried to trick his way in. He's gonna shoot this one. It's in! Hamed Hajimadi finally finds the back of the net here in the 69th minute. And it's 4-0 Mendiola.
Calm and collected there, right in front of the goalkeeper, right across the goal. Look at how he dribbles his way out of the danger area. And
8 o'clock p.m. tonight. Still on the same channels. Across inside, a header. It's a goal from Mendiola.
let's have a look at this replay. The ball coming in, nicely placed. And again,
as we see a ball there, comes a chance. Sajad with space, covered by two players, three, and another goal for Sajad. Scores a hat-trick in the 83rd minute.
look at it again. Look at this nicely weighted pass. And all he had to do now is wriggle a little bit outside of the range of the defender, slot that ball in, out of the reach of the keeper.
Here comes Mendiola again. Ball through there, he is onside. A chance here for Mendiola, another shot blocked, and the recovery is in! What a goal! 7 heaven for Mendiola FC 1991.
Where the defense of Air Force is looking a little bit more shattered now. Just two people running back to that. 2-on-2 is not a good number.
Far away from action, here comes the cross, straight to the keeper. And true enough, Good performance from Mendiola FC. Something to talk about for Philippine Air Force. It's Philippine Air Force 0, Mendiola FC 7.
Back here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium for this match between one Taguig FC and Maharlika Taguig. One Taguig with a 3-1 lead at the break. Yannick Tuason opening the scoring in the 21st minute. But it's been, you felt like this was a closer match, Belay, just because, Maharlika also had their opportunities in this match before Yannick Tuason scored this wonderful goal right to the top corner. And this happened also quickly, just in the space of 2 minutes. Dalawa agad ang na-score nitong one Taguig.
Yeah, medyo nawala ng focus sandali yung Maharlika in terms of their defensive block. Pero, like you said, it feels like a closer match and it actually is kasi nagkakaroon naman, nakaka-create din ng chance ang Maharlika. Nakikita nila yung mga butas kung saan sila pwede mag-through ball, and as you just saw, si Junior Meili naka-finish to make it 2-1 in that moment. And finally, Izu El Habib with that very easy one-touch goal care of as parry of Sene coming off a Yannick Tuason header and finishing that 3-1 in the first half.
Well, this was the stats nating first half at 54%. And as we mentioned, that has been, this match is closer than, it actually looks. And actually, dapat may isang on target dito kasi naka-goal nga eh. Itong Maharlika. And there were a couple of off-target shots from one Taguig. And corners, parehong isa. And the fouls, 2 for one Taguig. And the yellow cards, ito si Victor Nkoa ang nakakuha ng yellow card kanina. And
actually, dalawa nga yung on target kasi na-save nga ni Bencho yung isa
yep.
na nag-hit sa crossbar.
That's true.
So, medyo nakaka on target shots nga yung Maharlika Taguig.
Yep. And now, let's bring you in Nina Alvia for this report.
At the beginning of the season, head coach Giovanni Villagracia of One Taguig urged his team to be opportunistic and also allows them to be a little selfish with the right balance of proper teamwork. And he has full faith in the quality of how they play, and he knows that whether local or international, they have the ability to follow through and score, and we can definitely see that in the halftime score as they are now up 3-1. And actually, a couple of weeks ago, he mentioned that the mental leader that he trusts on the pitch is Stefan Schrock. However, he is out in today's game, but he is expecting the team to step up and that they'll have the same level of approach as he does, just without him on the pitch. And he actually also mentions that he wants to give chances to each player, and now with the circumstances today, everyone has the opportunity to, and let's see who will step up. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Nina. So, Stefan Schrock had a quick chat with him at the break, actually. And wala nga siya dyan ngayon. We'd like to thank 8 Cuts Burgers for supporting our coverage here dito sa Rizal Memorial Stadium.
Nako, favorite yan ni si Delph, yung 8 Cuts Burger. Lalong-lalo na yung onion rings.
Sorry. Hindi pa ako nakakapunta doon ngayon. Mamaya after ng coverage. Mamaya. And while you're working your second game, I'll be eating in front of you. Titignan natin.
Alam ko naman favorite mo
yung malaking onion rings.
Yes.
Kaso hindi libre yun. Kailangan bayaran yun. So, nandyan po sa baba yung onion rings ng 8 Cuts. So, we're just about ready to begin the second half.
May substitution na.
Yep. And it looks like the former Filipino international Misa Bahadoran is in the match. Still looking for his first goal this season. Itong si Misang. He's been called a lot of names during the course of his career dito sa Pilipinas. Mr. Hollywood and a lot of it. The footballing dentist, may ganun pa. Lahat na lang. But right now, he is back on the pitch, and it's nice to see, a legend in Philippine football seeing action para dito sa One Taguig FC Junior, looking to find Gale. That's broken up by Josh Dutusme. Here's Eric Galantes, cleared away by Dutusme. Nkoa on or yellow card. Lucas now with gold. MJ Libre. Abu making a run. Kita ni Dutusme yung danger doon.
Yeah. Definitely dapat may adjustment sila doon. Napakaraming nakalusot na through ball ng Maharlika. So their coach had to make adjustments. Armando Heriad had to make adjustments for that.
Hiraishi. Pass just beyond him.
Itong si Hiraishi, parang may vibe siya na Jerry Barbaso, no?
Na-miss mo na si Jerry.
Pareho. Halos
Oo
pareho
nga.
pa. Mas mataas lang siya ng konti ng pwesto kay Jerry, pero...
Yeah, that's... kung, sa mga... hindi po nakakilala kay Jerry Barbaso, he was... used to play for the national team also, and had a Had a good career in club football here. Now I think nasa London na yata si Jerry.
Wow.
May bagong may bagong buhay. Some of the players here played with Jerry actually, like the likes of Izo and Misag. Gale not able to release that ball. Actually, kung hindi ko nakita tong lineup ng team sheet no, nung unang araw, napasabi ako, bumalik na pala si Jerry sa Pilipinas. Yannick Tuason. Parang ano talaga to eh. You are not taken back a decade ago when you see this front two ng One Taguig, because it's Misag Badoran and Izo Elabib.
Yes.
This used to be the most lethal combination up front in club football here in the country. Besana. That's cleared away from by Joshua Dutusme. Corner ulit.
Good play there by Basana, forcing a corner kick off of One Taguig. Trying to look for a teammate pero walang nasa loob ng box.
Now Matthew Custodio is down. He's asking for help here. Now there will be some bigger games ahead, and PT Ana. Emilio, bah, may airtime si PTA. That's our good friend there, PT Ana.
Ang bilis tumakbo.
Ang bilis tumakbo. Ano daw eh, she was trained very well with the women's national team.
Yes. Veteran PT.
Ano yan? Kung may mga career din kaming nasundan dito sa Philippine football, yan po, very familiar kaming dala ni Belay sa career ni PT Ana. And one of the best in the country. Lucas Del Rosario with a delivery. And that's an easy save. And Maharlika able to manufacture a chance there off that corner. Hindi agad na clear, but he wasn't able to take a shot to get a solid hit on that one. Misa Bahadoran, first touch of the ball. Ingreso. Misag. Yannick. Hiraishi. Hiraishi with the angle. Just could not curl that one in. Here's the 1-2, the combination play between Kevin Ingreso and Misa Bahadoran. And Nicolas Ferrer Jr. has come in.
Substitution for One Taguig FC. Player number 5, Matthew Custodio, is replaced by player number 8, Nicolas Ferrer Jr.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looked like, Matthew might have already been hurt nung halftime, no? With how early the substitution was. So, one moment used up there because maaga siyang nagpa-sub.
Pinalitan. So just still have 2 more windows. Lee. We'll see if this backline can cope without Matthew Custodio. Nicolas Ferrer is not a center back. He can play on the right. So Mahmoud Ali is paired up with Josh Dutusmi. So not a lot of size in that back line para dito sa One Taguig.
Pero nadagdagan naman ng speed
Yeah, on
to
the
make
right.
up for that.
On the right side in particular. Another free kick sa isang promising position dito para sa Maharlika. Lucas Del Rosario will take this free kick. And referee Chris Mark Nanola making sure that everyone is ready. Lucas to take this one, and that is headed away again. Gold. And Bench quick off his line. He's looking for Yannick Tuason. And that is cleared away by Otto Yemi. He's making sure. I don't know what he's complaining about there. Amita. Back to Yannick. And Koa. Quickly to Junior. Great interception galing kay Joshua Dutusme. He's played very well at the back today. You see Joshua Dutusme, and they're just about ready to bring back in Nina Alvia. Go ahead, Nina.
Maharlika Taguig's previous match against Don Bosco Garelli seemed dominant on paper, with them winning 3-1. However, their head coach, Coach Lurch, said that towards the latter part of that game, he was quite disappointed because they started relaxing and lost concentration in the end. So in training, he made sure that the intensity was consistent all throughout and exclaimed that it was all a mental match. Coach Lurch also mentioned that now their mentality all throughout the season is to win games to stay in the first division. Though it would be harder today because of the lack of key players due to their availability, all he wants on top of win today is to see the players whose first time it is playing here to prove themselves. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Nina. So, itong Maharlika Taguig already with a goal in mind this season na to stay in the top flight as we continue yung ating first division in September. You got to stay in the top 10. Right now, they're number 9. So, medyo delikado yung posisyon nila.
Yeah. Yan yung maganda sa relegation, promotion type of football. Kahit yung mga lower ranked teams, may pinaglalabanan. So, magandang goal yan for Maharlika to keep on building on that and maintain their position here in the top 10.
Oo. Junior. Down goes a Maharlika player, and this is another free kick. One Taguig is far from convincing defensively, Belay.
Yes, like I mentioned kanina, maraming nahahanap na butas, maraming quick players ang Maharlika. What a challenge there from Ferrer.
And that was the foul. So ito yung naman dito, delikado sila. They have Lucas Del Rosario who can take this free kick. Itong Taguig not out of the woods yet, as their best defender no longer on the pitch. One of their best attacking players already subbed off. And we'll see how they respond. Lance Bencho, goalkeeper, getting an opportunity ahead of Quincy Camerad for this match. And he's come up with a big save in the first half. And here he is again, put to the test against Lucas Del Rosario or Raymond Abo. Dalawa sila yung pwedeng kumuha ng free kick na to. Del Rosario, that wasn't far away.
Looked like it was going in, just a quick tap by Abo, tapos directly taken by Lucas Del Rosario there. Just inches out.
And Lance Bencho looking a bit more comfortable dun sa pwesto niya. He's actually done well here in the match Belay, no? Ang ganda ng pinapakita niya dito, no?
Ito yung mga opportunity lalo na para sa mga second goalkeeper, yung mga bench goalkeepers to get comfortable, to get match experience, which is really important when you're playing goalkeeper. So, and he's showing that he can play the role.
You're trying to slip Abu in. Flag is up. And that was the call right there.
Couldn't really see yung offside call from that. Unfortunately, we missed it live. Pero a good through ball, good intention by Del Rosario there to find Abu. And maybe we're seeing here them testing the new backline of One Taguig with the adjustments they had to make having Matthew Custodio off.
No, dun sa kay side ni Nicolas Ferrer dinadaan yung atake ngayon. That was poor. Otoyemi should not have conceded a corner there. No pressure. And somehow, nabitawan mo yung control ng bola.
Dry conditions na, hindi na medyo nawala na yung dulas ng bola kasi tumigil na yung ulan.
Ingreso with the delivery. Otoyemi clears it away. Amita. Hiraishi looking for Bahadoran. Flag is up para kay Misak.
Confidence there from the backline of Maharlika as they just let Misak through there, waiting for the assistant referee Merlo Albano to put up her flag, which she did right away as Misak took that shot, but still a good save by Sene despite that offside call. Continue play here with One Taguig in possession. Medyo tahimik during this match. Yung players na inaasahan kong si Kevin Ingreso at si Nano Amita just being role players. And
Well, ang maganda naman sa kanila, it's they can control the match in so many ways, and they can actually kahit hindi mo sila masyadong maramdaman, no. But their attacking players are thriving. I think that shows you how effective they are.
lots of experience din.
Alam mo naman tong sila Kevin, ang dami ng pinagdaan ng mga laban to. Junior. Wow.
Ayaw niya i-play on.
That was... That's not fair, Junior. Don't do that. Come on. Naka-call up lang ni Eric eh. Huwag naman ganun.
Hinatak eh.
Dante. Through ball to Gale. Victor. Oh, has gotten some progress there. Gold! No goal.
There's a bit of deception there. Akala ko yung through ball was going for gold and he was running inside. It was actually meant for Nkoa and Gold gets a shot off it.
I'd like to thank Star Polaris, the official match ball of the PFL. MJ Libre. Nararamdaman sa kanyang tuhod.
A big loss. He's very versatile player, very quick, able to find those through balls, those spaces pala, rather to make the through balls.
Oo, and itong Maharlika. And MJ Libre will stay on. Into the area, that's Abu again, who's looked lively in this match. Ngayon, Manabo Here's Ingreso. Nano Amita. Switches the play over to Nicolas Ferrer. That's a throw in. Oh, change here for Maharlika. This is the first one for them. Sofian Sofian na lang.
I'm with you there.
Amita. MJ Libre, tapos na kanyang stint on the pitch.
It's a hard role to fill. Laking bagay niya in the attack of Maharlika for the first half.
Yeah, and they will miss his creativity there. Galantes. Oh, Basana. Nice touch there, Gale. Can he finish? No. And Lance Bencho again with a great save. Well, good pressure galing kay Eric Galantes as well there, Belay.
Yeah, good pressure, and Benchok did a good job of covering the first post, staying there confident. Basana was able to pick that ball off the defender of Juan Taguig. Luckily enough, Eric Galantes and Bencho maintaining their composure, able to put a stop to that.
Well, usually, I know these things happen quickly, but they can. Actually, yung pangalawang touch niya after that push, he could have gone a bit central there, para mas malaki yung angulo niya, but papunta siya dito sa kanan eh.
Yan ang gusto ko sa'yo. Pasample naman. Maybe one of these days, yung halftime show demonstration by Sedelf.
Huwag naman ganon. Alam mo naman yung kung saan nang yung ano ko eh. Hanggang dito lang ako eh.
Pundit.
Ang tagal tayo magkasama dun sa Pilipinas. Alam mo naman kung hanggang saan lang tayo. Hanggang pulot lang ako ng bola.
Gusto ko yung yung isip mo na kung what other direction pwedeng pumunta yung striker.
Well, eto ngayon, their chance to make amends here for Maharlika. Here's Lucas. And crowded out. Not a lot of movement off the ball. And not a lot of support as well. Nagpaiwan na dito sila Victor tsaka yung depensa. Tuason gets on the end of this through ball. Yannick, no goal as Sene comes up with a stop.
What a stop that is. The confidence coming up, waiting, then finding his stance and putting a stop. 1v1. Amazing work from Sene. Wow.
Could have gotten a bigger angle there. Itong si Yannick, but he opted to take it on that right side. Ooh, bagsak si Junior. Here's Lucas. Great control by Lucas. Lucas, the cross, and Lance Bencho. Terrific goalkeeping again from him.
Nagpapakitang gilas yung dalawang goalkeepers natin dito. Pero kung ikaw siya nagtuasan, tapos makita mo ba naman si Sene coming at you?
Hindi, iiwas ko yung bola, But here's Lucas Del Rosario. Now, if Lance Bencho did not get a touch to that, may open goal dun sa far post. Junior with a delivery. Victor, the strike, it's straight at Lance. (3-1) ang ating score ngayon. And just past the hour mark. Misag Bahadoran I wonder if Misag scores, ano yung kanyang celebration mamaya. But titingnan na. Kailangan mangyari muna ang goal. Here's the cross into the area. Izo Elabib was waiting. He's on a hat trick now. Dante has done well in this match. Itong kanilang and Andres Aldiguer is coming in, so it looks like Izo Elabib will settle for the brace as Andres Aldiguer, a former under-23 standout, has been called up sa national team many times. Fresh off his NCAA stint as Sene. Kinabahan ka doon.
He rolled off a bit pero na-control niya naman in the end.
Ingreso. Tuason into the area. That is cleared away by Maharlika, and it was off a one Taguig player as well.
First touch off of Aldeguer. You know, it's nice to see when you're watching PFL, yung mga batang galing sa mga academy ng mga teams na to, umaangat
Yep,
into the senior level.
and you know, and Andres Aldiguer, I think you've seen him before when he was a youngster, huh?
Yes.
With one of the academies here, Coach Belay. A good run here from Dante. Gets the ball to Junior. Sofian. Was that a pass or a shot? Either way, that's a goal kick para dito sa One Taguig.
Bencho slowly gaining confidence in this game, throughout this game, with every stop he makes. Nakikita mo naman.
Yeah. And siguro yung like the likes of Andres Aldiguer, as here he is trying to get on the end of this ball. Andres trying to lay it off para dito kay Hiraishi, and Sene does well again. Sofian. Long ball is out of play for a goal kick.
Hindi niya pa mahanap yung connection niya with the attackers of Maharlika, trying to fit into that role.
Now, I understand that that's the stretch of matches for Taguig. One Taguig, rather, is you know, parang nalagpasan na nila yung kanilang pinaka mga mahihirap na kalaban this season. But again, if you compare some of the results, if you want to challenge for the title, you got Kaya actually winning against Maharlika 10-1. Then, you gotta rack up all these goals. But ang ano naman dito is that Maharlika, they're facing One Taguig at a time na maganda ang pinapakita nila. It's good shielding of the ball. Yan kay Dante Tirando. Alam natin yung goal mo dito is the 3 points, but sometimes it will help you pag dinadagdagan mo yung goal tally mo.
Yes, of course, kailangan i-practice mo rin yung mga plays and ano nang pinapractice nyo during training. So, kailangan makita mo yung effectiveness, and of course, it gives confidence to the players.
Some of the highlights here.
We see the save after save of Sene, the heroics he's pulled off in this second half.
Yeah, and this was the first goal earlier. It's 5 players of Taguig surrounding the area of Izo Elabib, and that has allowed itong si Yannick Tuason to get a clear strike on that ball, and just 2 minutes later, Izo making it 2-0. And Maharlika pulling a goal back through Junior. 2-1. Pero ito naman ang sagot ng One Taguig. 3-1, and Izo Elabib getting the double. Pero wala na siya sa pitch ngayon, and still our score stands at 3-1. Otoyemi. It's headed away by Galantes. Now with Amita. Play broken up by Abu. Lucas. Victor. Poor clearance by Dutusme. Here's Lucas. And recovered by Kevin Ingreso. Parang ang nangyari dito, Belil, pinalit nila ba si MJ Libre, but it looks like Lucas has taken on his role dun sa as number 10 para dito sa Maharlika.
Yes.
And Sofian is playing that role of Lucas now. Victor and Koa. And Gail Basana trying to get that one. Gold, balik ulit sa likod kay Dante. Otoyemi. Sofian. That's a foul. No, na Misa Bahadoran, probably the longest stint so far this season ni Misa. Has not played a lot this season. Trying to put pressure on the midfielder, Sofian. Palitan tayo dito, 26. It's Rhino Belonio making way for Timothy Uy.
Substitution for Maharlika FC. Player number 26, Rino Belonio, is replaced by player number 22, Timothy Uy.
Looks like Timothy Uy will be playing at the back. Aldeguer. Balik sa likod kay Nicolas Ferrer. Here's Kevin Ingreso. Arnel Amita. Mahadoran under pressure. Junior. Heads it back. Raishi will be whistled for that foul.
Medyo nag-slow down na yung pace natin, but take a look again as Hiroishi receives the ball from Misak and loses it to Junior. Offside call given to Maharlika. Nano Omita finding Misak Bahadoran.
And possession 52% para sa One Taguig, 48 para sa Maharlika. That's broken up by Oteyemi. Lucas Del Rosario dropping back to receive that ball. Junior could not get past Galantes. Now with Bahadoran. Sofian just knocking that ball away para makapwesto ang kanilang depensa. 15 shots para dito sa One Taguig, 14 for Maharlika. It's a big jump.
Di sila nagkakalayo in terms of statistics. It's really, they are just really separated by the number of goals, which at the end of the day is what gives you 3 points.
Well, ooh, Sene, mistake, and the flag is up. Wow. Maharlika let off the hook by that offside flag. Ooh, that was close. That was close. That was very close.
Yeah, it looked like he had run after the ball was released, but it was very close. Again, different angle, very different from what assistant referee Merlo has on the ground. Sene was definitely saved by that one.
Hiraishi. Looked lively on that left side. Bahadoran against Gold. Misak. Square ball to Kevin Ingreso. Yeah, I like that one Taguig is just really attempting itong mga pasa para talagang ma-break down ang depensa nitong Maharlika. Doing a great job trying to find angles, and they're attempting to get those angles right. Otoyemi. Going direct to Incoa. And they've switched places, Basana and Incoa. Ball into the area, Galantes safely back into the hands of Lance Bencio. Iraishi. Nakalagpas sa lahat ng bola, maliban lang kay Abu. Now there's a turnover in play. Tuason, bagsak si Otoyemi. Flag stays down, goal does well. And Ferrer trying to keep it in play. A chance to pounce here for one Taguig. Bahadoran to Amita, now with Hiraishi. To the middle, Ingreso. Could not control. Well, look at that challenge from Ferrer. That's a heavy one. And Kevin Ingreso holding on to his left ankle there.
Nakita ni Ferrer na Ingreso had not gotten up. So he wanted to delay the play. So you can see a little bit na nagsustall yung pace ng game, no? Hindi na ganun ka-organized, hindi mo na makita yung lines nila, nagsiset in na yung fatigue, nawawala na yung clear lines.
Yeah. Gail Basana, good effort there, saved by Bencio. And one thing you can say about Lance Bencio is that he has saved the shots that he should be saving. And he is also, making the right decision when he is coming off his line.
Yeah, tsaka yung decision to punch, he was not convinced that he could safely parry that ball, making sure that it's away from a dangerous area. Good decision.
Lucas. And Timothy Oy finding Lucas, has space in front of him. Victor Incoa chests it down. Victor to strike. That was a tamed effort from Victor Incoa.
Derechong derecho. And the waiting hands of Lance Bencio right there.
Ingreso. And 10 minutes left here in regulation. Still have stoppage time, of course. Andres Aldiguer takes the strike, and he will take it. Will take some time for him to get settled. I think he's only been here for a few weeks after a stint in the US NCAA.
Is this his first match on?
Yeah, it is his first match, and Kailangan siya dito kasi nga nagkukulang ng players yung one Taguig.
Magandang addition rin yan for the fresh legs and that firepower that he has when he takes the shots.
Terando to Junior. Gale could have taken the shot there. Junior crowded out. No, he still keeps it in play. Here's Junior. Oh, what a chance. Could have set us up for a grandstand finish here sa Taguig Derby as Maharlika doing well, operating in tight spaces there.
So many chances for Maharlika to get the scoreline closer. They're just inching their way there, and you know, you can see the fatigue of one Taguig, the back line settling in. They're really just crowding the ball now at this point. And as you said, ang ganda ng the way that Maharlika was passing and finding their way out of those tight areas and creating chances for themselves. Kaso nga lang, they've either been getting it straight towards Bencho or it's totally missing the goal.
Yung ano dito is, the thing here is, Bella, really is that there hasn't been a shortage of chances para dito sa Maharlika to get, probably get 2-3 goals. But I think Lance Bencho has done well. One of the reasons why they have not scored 3 goals to tie itong Maharlika.
Tsaka surprising rin yung possession. Hindi rin nagkakalayo yung possession ng dalawang kupunan.
And Taher is set to enter the match. Si George Baker. And Taher, this will be his first match since opening day ng ating liga. He got hurt dun sa larong yon. Since recovered. Nicolas Ferrer. Falls to Misa Bador, and now with Hiraishi. Hiraishi looking for the angle. That's a corner. Tayemi is down. It's been a long afternoon para kay Utayemi. Here's the strike from Hiraishi. And immediately, naramdaman niya yung lakas ng tira na yun ni Hiraishi. At right foot. And giving Otoyemi some problems here. And Jahan Bash Taher comes in by replacing Mahmoud Ali. George Baker replacing Hiraishi. So 2 subs. So that's the last window para dito sa one Taguig. And they will roll with the squad for the remainder of this match. Sa kabila naman, it's Warren Ravanes coming in for Jonathan Gold. Notoyemi being helped off. Misa Bahadoran to take this corner. Alam mo ba si Misag? He says he's lost 15 kilos since the start of the season. The start of the year.
Okay.
Oh, start of the year.
Siyempre, it's a higher level of football. It's really intense, so kailangan talaga.
Ang tagal niyang nawala eh. I haven't seen him in action since I think 2019, around that time.
Baka we should ask him for tips kung paano.
Well, I asked him, Nisag to deliver. Sene punches that ball away. Baker leaves it to Bahadoran. The cross to Wasson, trying to link up with Baker. And that's collected by Sene. Kaso, ang nangyari, okay, at halftime. Okay, at halftime, the Stefan Schrock, actually, tinawag niya ako, nung nakita niya ako, alam mo makita niya, kumakain ng burger. Paano na yung 15 kilos natin?
Hi.
Kitang-kita, pinakita pa sa akin. Kaya ako tinawag eh, pinakita lang yung video na, oh, I saw you eating a burger at halftime.
No, friend, I believe in you. If gugustuhin.
Oo, hanapan ng paraan. Well, kasi napunta tayo sa topic kay Misag eh, it's remarkable how the level of commitment to play at this level. Hindi di biro.
Yes, and when I saw Izo El Habib also, he looks better than he did when he had left the league previously.
Oo, isa pa yun. But Izo was such a powerhouse before. Medyo bulked up siya before eh. Yun nga, every time na pag naglaro si Izo, alam mo yung I always had a feeling that he was going to score. Here's Baker. Oh, nice pirouette. Ooh. Timothy Uy heads that ball away only to Yannick. To Wasson. Navanes and Basana. Napunta kay Nano, trying to play a 1-2 with Ingreso. Victor. Dante is on the move. And Terando. Galing sa depensa, ngayon winger na. Galing din itong Maharlika, puro versatile lahat ng player.
Kailangan, pag slim yung roster lineup, kailangan very versatile talaga yung mga players.
Mahadoran. And Taher making his return to Philippine football. Used to play for that old Pasargad team. Had one memorable run at the Cup in the previous league. And Baker will get on the end of this ball from Nano Amita. Baker trying to show some trickery. And Ravanes would have none of that. Mahadoran. Baker again. Linking up with Galeantes. And down goes Ravanes. Tamaan naman talaga. Ferrer. Trying to restart the attack. 4 minutes ang idadagdag dito.
Playing time, 4 minutes.
Ingreso. Looks like one Taguig will claim victory in this Taguig derby against Maharlika Taguig. A great ball slipped in. And Aldiguer just pace of that pass galing kay Nano Amita just too strong para kay Andres Aldiguer. Maharlika can keep things interesting here with a late goal. Taher. Now with Nano Amita. Good to see him play the full 90 here. Bela ito si Nano Amita after struggling with a bunch of injuries.
Yun yun nga yung sinasabi rin, apart from yung fitness, the players that we see here struggling to keep fitness, but those players that we've seen fight through so many injuries, yung dedication nila to getting back in the game, you can see that evidently in players like Nano Amita, of course.
No, he will be a key figure para sa One Taguig going forward. Itong season na to. Just keeping the table interesting.
So it was really an intense battle between these two players. No, but a yellow card is shown after Ferrer, and
Yeah.
Okay.
So just waiting for the final whistle here. Nano Amita. Galantes. Baker. Baker peels away from the defender. Galantes. Nice to see him looking lively still here with already having played 93 minutes of action. Stays on side. Galantes. Galantes. Flag stays down. Eric. It's ito Nano. Amita. Galantes into the area. That's blocked. And good pressure here from One Taguig. Even as they're about to seal this victory. And that's it. That's the final whistle. And One Taguig Football Club winning 3-1 over Maharlika Taguig in this derby between Taguig-based clubs. And Joshua Dutusme marshalling that backline very well, showing a lot of leadership after Matthew Custodio was not able to continue the match. And that makes it 15 points para dito sa Taguig FC. 4 wins, 3 draws, and a loss para sa kanila. So that is our final score here. 3-1, Yannick Tuason scoring, and Izo Elabib with 2 goals. Junior Miley continuing his good run of form para dito sa Maharlika, but it was not enough. And we saw some good performances all around dito sa One Taguig, Belay, including their goalkeeper, Lance Bencio.
Yeah, an amazing start, an amazing finish. He just gained confidence all throughout. One Taguig playing really well together, considering their lack of their key players during this game. But Amita and Ingreso really did well to hold this team together. They were able to control the game well, and despite the closeness of the possession and the statistics, they really did dominate this match, and it shows us in the final score today.
And the lack of finishing as well from Maharlika not helping their cause. They missed a handful of chances in this match. And One Taguig also missed a handful of chances, but you know, the ones that mattered, actually, they were able to convert. Itong One Taguig, it's courtesy, all the goals coming in the first half. Really tight tight affair in the second half as Taguig picks up the 3 points at the expense of Maharlika. So that will mean no movement sa ating table because Maharlika will stay at that number 9 position. They suffered their 4th loss of the season. Ito naman ang Taguig. They are now with 4 wins ngayong season na to. 3 draws against a defeat. They are now level. They're actually moving up ahead of Manila Digger na on goal difference because of their healthy goal difference. They have plus 16. Ang Manila Digger only plus 2 so far. It's a good performance all around para sa Taguig. How about Maharlika? What can you say about their performance going forward, especially sa season na to na marami pa silang mga kalaban na malalakas na teams?
Marami silang bright spots noon. So, of course, one of their key players is definitely their goalkeeper. He just needs to maintain his focus all throughout the match. Pero actually, towards the end, magaling na defender yung Ravanes, yung number 27. No? He was subbed in to take on the place of Gold, and he was very excellent in 1v1 defending and could be important to them moving forward, especially nga, no, when you need your bench players to perform. But overall, the team really did well, especially in attack. Just need to maintain the back line. But otherwise, this team, they just have to keep building on it and maintain their position in the top 10 of the league.
All right. And so now we're just about ready for our moment man of the match interview. Let's go to Nina.
Here with me is the moment man of the match, Arnel Amita, who completed 36 out of 37 passes. So Arnel, you controlled the midfield, you were the leader on the pitch. Ano yung mga reminders that you gave the team that led to today's win?
So para sa akin as a midfield, kailangan namin mag-control sa gitna. So parang wag lang magmadali lagi. We compose the game as a team and hindi naman mangyayari yan pag wala rin yung mga kasama ko.
So may mga challenges ba today na mahirap i-overcome?
Yes po, kasi galing kaming 3 draws and 1 loss. So we need to win this game para bumalik yung winning streak namin.
So how do you feel naman going into the next match?
So we play against Manila Digger, so top game again. Pero gagawin po namin yung best namin para sa game na yun.
Thank you so much, Arnel, and congratulations again. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Nina, and congratulations sa ating moment man of the match, Arnel Amita, who really controlled the game from midfield and win para sa Taguig. Up next, ang laban natin, Kaya FC Iloilo against Tuloy FC. That's it for me, Sidav Tupas, and my partner, Bele Fernando del Cruz and Nina Alvil will be staying on to cover the match with Claro Manzano. So, goodbye for now, but do stay with us para sa continuation ng aming coverage dito sa Philippines Football League.
People always tryna put me down on the ground, but I never be jealous 'cause I'm the right